Today, we're going to dive into the fascinating history of the 1-cent coin, also known as the penny. This small and often overlooked coin has a deep history, a unique place in the economy, and some surprising value in the world of collectors. Whether you see it as pocket change or a relic of the past, the 1-cent coin has quite a story to tell. So sit back, relax, and let's explore how this tiny coin became such a crucial part of American history, its value over the years, and some mind-blowing facts about its worth today. The journey of the 1-cent coin begins in the early years of the United States. After gaining independence from Britain, the new country needed its own currency. In 1792, the U.S. Mint was created, and by 1793, the first U.S. 1-cent coin was minted. It was called the chain cent, and it was made of pure copper. The chain cent was a bold step for the U.S., with its design featuring a chain encircling the words United States of America. This early coin was large by modern standards, about the size of today's half-dollar, and only about 36,000 were minted. This design was quickly replaced by the wreath cent in 1796, which had a simpler, more elegant design with a wreath around the coin's face. As the United States grew and changed, so did its coins. Over the years, the 1-cent coin went through several redesigns, each reflecting the cultural and political climate of the times. One of the most beloved designs in U.S. history was the Indian head cent, which first appeared in 1859. Designed by James B. Longacre, the Indian head cent features a Native American woman wearing a headdress. It's often considered one of the most aesthetically pleasing coins in American history, and it remained in circulation until 1909. In 1909, a major change came to the 1-cent coin when President Theodore Roosevelt requested a coin design honoring the 16th president, Abraham Lincoln. The new wheat penny featured the iconic portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, with 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse side. This design remained in circulation until 1958. In 1959, to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the U.S. Mint introduced the Lincoln Memorial Cent. The reverse side of the coin depicted the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., and this design remained unchanged for over 50 years. It wasn't until 2009, for Lincoln's 200th birthday, that the reverse was redesigned with 4 different depictions of key moments in his life. Now, let's talk about the physical composition and value of the 1-cent coin. Originally, the first pennies were made of pure copper, but over the years, the U.S. Mint adjusted the composition to make production cheaper. By 1982, the 1-cent coin became a copper-plated zinc coin to reduce costs. Today, each penny is made of 97.5% zinc, with only a thin copper plating on the outside. But here's the kicker, it costs more to make a penny than it's actually worth. In fact, as of 2023, it costs the U.S. Mint about 2 cents to produce a single 1-cent coin. This has sparked debates over whether the penny should continue to be minted at all. Despite its increasing cost, pennies remain in circulation, though some countries have already phased out their lowest denominations, such as Canada, Australia, and the UK. Even though each 1-cent coin is worth only 1 cent, the total number of pennies in circulation is truly staggering. As of 2023, there are more than 150 billion 1-cent coins in circulation in the United States alone. If you lined them up, they would stretch from the Earth to the Moon and back, twice. Here's something that might surprise you. While the average 1-cent coin might not be worth much, certain pennies can be worth a lot more than their face value. Some of the most valuable pennies are rare mint errors or coins from early years in U.S. history. Take the 1943 steel penny, for example. In 1943, during World War II, copper was in short supply, so the U.S. Mint produced pennies made of steel coated with zinc. These 1943 steel pennies are now highly sought after by collectors. Depending on their condition, some have sold for thousands of dollars at auction. One sold for nearly $1 million. That's a huge jump from its original value of 1 cent. But the most famous example of a 1-cent coin fetching astronomical amounts is the 1793 chain cent. This was the first ever penny minted by the United States. Only about 36,000 were made, and today, a 1793 chain cent in good condition can fetch over $1 million at auction. That's more than most houses cost. So, what does the future hold for the 1-cent coin? While the penny has survived for over 200 years, its future is uncertain. Rising production costs, combined with inflation, have made many question whether it's time to phase out the penny altogether. Several countries, like Canada, have already stopped minting 1-cent coins, citing the rising costs and the fact that the penny is no longer essential for everyday transactions. In fact, some stores in the US already round up or down to the nearest 5 cents when using cash. The shift toward digital payments and card transactions could eventually make the penny obsolete. Before we wrap things up, here are a few fun facts about the 1-cent coin that you might not know. A penny weighs 2.5 grams, which is about the same weight as a paperclip. The 1-cent coin has been in continuous production since 1793, making it one of the oldest continuously minted coins in the US. Well, there you have it. The 1-cent coin has had an amazing journey through American history, from its humble beginnings to its current status as a symbol of both historical value and modern-day debate. Whether you love them or dislike them, pennies have an enduring legacy in the United States. They've helped shape our economy, served as cultural touchstones, and even hold surprising value in the world of numismatics. Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the history of the penny, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon so you won't miss any of our future videos. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the penny should stay in circulation, or is it time to say goodbye? Let us know below.